Good afternoon, everyone. It's finished. West Ham United 0, Fulham 2. This follows Fulham's 5-0 demolition of West Ham at their ground and 2-0 now. So they've done a double over West Ham. I don't think that's happened a lot, in the recent history, really. So that's kind of 7-0 in aggregate. And basically, there's only one team that wanted to play. And don't forget, I got a lot of time for Silva. Even as much as to say that I would put him on my list to have a look at in the summer. I'm not saying he's the solution for when hopefully David Moyes goes, but that's how much I like him. I like the way Silva plays football. I like his tactics. I know they're only about 13th in the league, but I saw their bench today, right? It had Broja on it, had Jimenez on there, then Adam Traore was on there, right? It's a lot more than our bench, but if anything confirms why my decision not to attend at hardly any games is correct or supported, it's today, wasn't it? It's absolutely bullshit, invisible, non-performance, call it what you want, mate. Anyone who sat through that 90 minutes at the ground, well done to you. Well done to you. As my thumbnail says, I hardly watched the second half. At half-time, I went out to cut the grass. That is the most useful, productive thing I did today. Was I didn't go to the game, and I don't go to many games. I've only been to 3-4 since the new year at home, right? I've got a ticket for the second leg. I don't even want to go to that now. I don't even want to go to it, right? And second half in this game, I cut the grass. Just got the edges to do, so I'm going to pop out in a minute, right? It's fucking bullshit, right? It's all-time low. It's just the players just can't be asked anymore. Again, the point of the long season is that you freshen it up. We got nothing to freshen it out with. It's the same 12, 13 players week in, week out. Antonio, after 3 minutes, just proves what I said. What a fucking awful, awful miss. They had a similar chance with Pereira, and that's how you finish. Because he's more or less a striker, right? Instead of just sticking your foot in it like a rugby player, he kind of waited for the right moment and the right finish. Calculating finished. Nice finish, not just kind of close your eyes and putting your foot for it, really. Paqueta hit the side netting after 7 minutes, and that was it. That was it in terms of playing in the front foot, trying to score a few chances. After 7 minutes, we didn't score. They went down the other end, and Mavropanos, again, that mistake came out again, didn't it? That mistake is in that boy, and it came out again, and that was the end of that. And then I just noticed in the first half that Antonio and Ings were meant to be playing together as a pair, and they weren't. Antonio went for a walk down the wing again with an ice cream like he normally does. Ings was left on his own, scratching his head. He was a very, very frustrating figure, Ings, throughout the game. Antonio, he just, like a lot of the players, they just don't want to be there. Paqueta, I don't know. I mean, he lost the ball in a couple of key areas, including right at the beginning before their first goal. And then he lost it again a couple of times, couldn't win it back. So that's that side of Paqueta. Apart from that, hopefully the youngster's okay. He got injured, didn't he? We don't know how serious that is, so he came in for his debut. Hopefully he's all right. Apart from that second half, there was not much going on. They got another one, Pereira again. We were never going to score, and it was really, obviously, atmosphere was non-existent. Sunday kickoff. It's just... it's just like, wow. Non-action, non-existent display, nothing to talk about, nothing exciting. The players just going through the motions. They're not interested. David Moyes just cut a boring figure on the touchline. He had no energy about him as usual. Backroom team are non-existent. Even though we tried to play with two up front, they weren't even playing together. There was no harmony. There was no gelling together. Nothing. No spark between Antonio and Danny Ings. And everyone's just average, and going into this Leverkusen game Thursday, I can't see anything happening in that. I don't know, I might go and I might come home half time. I don't know. It's a shame because January the 1st, we were 6th, looking really, really good. Good results in December, by hook or crook or by luck. We were in there, and we didn't buy anyone. And this is the reason, time and time again under David Moyes, that in the second half of the season, why we always fall away and always fall short. Okay, I know we won a trophy last year, but that was on the back of finishing, was it, 13th, 14th in the league, right? And this time around, I thought, just buy a striker, buy a winger, buy a guy to help in the back four, and that's all we needed. So when Antonio can't do 90 minutes, a like-for-like striker comes on. When Bowen can't make it, a like-for-like winger comes on, and so on. But no, I'm not going to buy anyone. I'm going to grill these 12, 13 players fucking into the ground, into the whatever. So when we come to March, April, they're hardly walking, they're injured, they've got nothing more to give, no spark. Then it hits your mental state. So physically you're getting drained, then it hits your mental state, and you can see on the pitch that there's no excitement, there's no spark, fuck all to talk about. So that's why I didn't want to do this show live. I just wanted to do my feelings about it, and it's a fucking bullshit, isn't it? Absolute fucking bullshit. So glad that I gave my season tickets away. I don't go that much. I got a ticket for the second leg. I fucking don't even want to go. If there's no spark on the pitch, I ain't got no fucking spark as a fan. I'm sorry. Fucking, and it's happened far too often. I know you get an off day at the office. I get that. But this is fucking far too often. And some of the games we've won, I fucking don't know how we won it, right? So Mr. Moyes, the quicker that fucker goes, the better for me. It'll be a big fucking huge cloud lifted off my head. And even if a new manager comes in, we lose the fucking first 10 games, I don't give a fuck. As long as we're trying to play the right way and we're buying players happily in the transfer window, changing things around, making subs, different tactics, that's all I want. And I'll be happy with that, right? That's it. Well, that's it from me. I don't think David Moyes or West Ham deserve any more of my time. I've got to go out there and fucking cut the grass. So hope you guys are well, and we'll catch up in the coming days on another show, really. So that's it. Take care. Take care, everyone.